When you talk about social justice, to me, it's hard to explain because I think that's what I've been doing. It's just the natural, correct way to deal with things. You just don't say, okay, you committed this crime, that means you're going to have this sentence. You have to look at the person. You have to look at the person and say, how can you change?
Since 1991, Judge Jeff Ford has been helping people change. First, when he was assigned to Champaign, Illinois' traffic court, and now as the judge who presides over Champaign's drug court, which he started in 1999. But the path he set for himself hasn't always been a smooth one.
I wasn't going lockstep with how things have always been done. But I looked at it and said, the way things have always been done isn't working. We need to change. I told the state's attorney, if you agree to a certain sentence, that's fine with me. But every sentence that you have, I am going to add a treatment and counseling component if necessary. The people who should have been sentenced to jail, I would put in jail, but not for as long as their agreement was. So it was like a 90-day sentence. I would put in jail for 7 days. I would release them and say, you're coming back to see me in 2 or 3 months. In that period of time, you have to go get treatment, counseling, if necessary, go to AA or NA.
Judge Ford's belief is that if you put a person in jail without addressing the root cause of their problems, they will serve their time and leave jail with the same problems they went in with. His intention is to break that cycle, but not everyone buys in.
Some attorneys told me that their clients would rather go to jail for almost a year than get treatment. And this is a reaction you get because this is how they're used to living. They love doing this. This is their comfort zone. So they do not want to change. And I was making them do things they didn't want to do.
While he wasn't winning popularity contests, Judge Ford was seeing results, and it gave him the conviction to continue his sentencing approach.
I was told from people in AA and NA meetings that the first few months I was that SOB Ford, I was that so-and-so Ford, but if they stayed sober and started getting their treatment, they said around the 4th month or so, all of a sudden the light switch went on.
All rise. Circuit Court of the 6th Judicial Circuit in for the County of Champaign is now in session. Honorable Judge Jeffery presiding.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Despite his results, not everyone with influence was happy with Judge Ford's program.
I faced loads of opposition. The funny thing is, while the defendants were standing up and telling me I saved their lives, their attorneys were saying I had no idea what I was doing. They voted me the worst judge in Champaign County. They said I should not keep my job.
There were judges who told him he was taking too much time with people. Lawyers who complained that judges shouldn't be social workers. But Judge Ford stuck to his convictions.
I decided that this was the right thing to do. If I lost my job, I would go down fighting. I received calls from treatment providers from other counties. And a couple of those calls were basically, what are you doing there? I said, why? Well, the clients we have from you are the most motivated people we've ever seen. So I know I'm making a difference in these people's lives.
Barbara Ware and Robert Radel are two of the motivated individuals Judge Ford has helped.
I had heard certain things about it, so I was a little afraid. But once I came in and I got accustomed to the program and Judge Ford, it made me realize that it was something that I really needed and I wanted to do. It has truly changed my whole life. It has allowed me to realize who I am and what I'm capable of doing today without using drugs and alcohol.
Judge Ford kept me accountable when I was in drug court. Every Monday that I kept coming, you know, and doing the right thing and doing what the judge asked of me, it got easier and easier throughout my drug court participation. But I've been clean and sober now with the help of drug court. going on 5 years, February 23rd.
Today, Champaign County's drug court is saving lives and money, and similar programs are springing up all around the nation, inspired by the success of Judge Ford and others like him. In many ways, his approach seems simple. Build a good team, monitor diligently, and focus on the individual. Social workers play a big role in Judge Ford's efforts.
The social workers are there because they have a unique ability to talk to these people and help realize what type of needs that they have.
Judge Ford doesn't have to fend off detractors anymore, but his workload is as demanding as ever. The rewards, however, speak for themselves.
I continuously will see people who I haven't seen in 15, 20 years, who will come up to me and thank me. And that's what kind of keeps you going. It's not just today's successes, but it's all the people from the past. It's nice to know that we've given them the ability to take it through the rest of their life and stay clean, because it's what it's all about.